Hello world, Suria here from Singapore. So, yep, I have just finished. Hello Tia, just finished my dessert. See, I told ya, nobody shares ice cream with me. I'm at Swenson's, just chilling out after a whole White Tower ice cream. Okay, and now, so early, yes, my day starts like right now. Hi Indra, hey Sam, and yeah, so just posted on Facebook that I'm gonna start this rant right now, and yeah, it's good time to rant after my comfort food. Hey no, how are you? Hi, so just get the highs going. How you doing? How's your Monday? How's it been, people? Monday? Has it been good? Monday, do you have the Monday blues? Hey, Enzeng Long. Just say you're too glam to give a damn. Oh, I love that. Too glam to give a damn. It's so rhymey. You feel so uneasy. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Who, me? Feel uneasy? Oh, for good hearts. I love hearts. Feel so loved. Hi everybody. Okay, how's your Monday doing? Has it been good? Suria here from Singapore, and I'm gonna get the rent on soon. So if you check my Facebook post, hey Gary, awesome, great, good. What's the rent about? It's coming soon, Johnny, coming soon. It's coming soon. So it's about ranting on some annoying Facebook comments, okay? So let me give you the overview of the rant. So right, before I start, okay, you gonna read that out. Haters gonna be haters, yeah. Haters gonna be haters. Right, welcome to the haters club. It's part of the deal, isn't it? Right, it's part of the deal. It's part of the deal. We smile and move on. Oh, right, no, so spot on. Love your attitude. Good one, very good. And yeah, so let me give the structure to the rant. I'm from Singapore, Suria here, and so I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. Okay, I live on Facebook. I have a citizenship on Facebook. Oh, by the way, did you know that 2016 predictions are out about what's the big thing on social media in 2016? And guess what? It's Facebook. Facebook rules. I just posted the article, and Facebook rules. Instagram is going to slow down because of the ads, and then the Periscope may just be hanging on a live machine because Facebook is going to kill it. I may not live on Periscope for very long either. Okay, Facebook is going to kill it with the live stream session. Yeah, you saw that, right? So that's a good one, isn't it? So anyway, because I live on Facebook and there's billions of people on Facebook, and I have got a pretty good, people who follow me, people whom I love and who loves me, okay, so, and people whom simply hate me for my shadow. I don't know, they're just people like that. They just don't like you, no matter what you do. When you're 6 feet under, when you're standing, when you're doing nothing, when you're just breathing or you're not breathing, and you're just like standing and you're just looking at your shadows, and they just don't like you. There's no justification. Hi Ang Zeng Long, hi Elona. So we're talking about the rant and people who hate us. So I have a very pretty good size haters club for your information. It's a long story on why the haters club come about, but just to give you a gist, if you're up for the success route, you just got to be prepared for the haters club that's going to come your way. In fact, it's quite flattering actually, the fact that people dedicate their life to you. Hi Lona. People dedicate their life just to form a haters club, just for you, just talking about you, like feel like a super celebrity star, isn't it? Like, I'm not even Lady Gaga yet, and then I have a haters club. They just rant about me, they make me famous, really. They talk about me, talk a lot of stuff about me, and so my mentor used to tell me that, do you know, if you want to know if you really make it or not on Facebook, not on Facebook, if you want to make it or not in life, if you have not a fans club, but you have a haters club. So if you have a haters club, it is a very good signpost of success. So, like I said, I have this. I run a lot of events on Facebook. I post a lot of stuff on Facebook, and I'm an entrepreneur. I do my own business, and in business, you sell stuff. Of course, you sell stuff. Who does business not selling anything? Like, you sell stuff, things, whatever, sell anything. You sell the cherries with American flag on the ice cream. You sell stuff. If you open a restaurant, you sell food. Swenson sells food. You sell things. It's just business. It's normal to sell things. You sell things online, you sell things offline. So you sell products, you sell services. So that's what I do. I am in health and wellness, and I do a lot of stuff. My sales was about 7+ million in 10 months, and that's pretty good sales. 6 figures every month. So that's the sales that I do, and I sell stuff. So I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that, So how many of you are doing your own business? Like, you have things you sell, like you sell stuff, whether it's online or offline. Do you do that? Do you have things that you're selling right now? Like, are you in business? Do you have anything that you sell? My definition of a business is you have a value exchange. Like, you put something out to the world and you sell stuff. Okay, so Fatima, yes, Fatima sells stuff. Fatima sells weight loss stuff. Okay, so that's good. Who else? Anyone else have things that you sell? Selling stuff is not the issue, I sell stuff in many different ways, and one of the ways I do property. Sam sells property. Good. Value exchange, love that. Yep. And I sell stuff on Facebook, and I don't normally just post my products on Facebook. I love to do events. So my way of selling stuff is to do events. So I do wellness events, and I do a lot of workshops. I'm a nutritionist, and I do a lot of workshops, a lot of seminars, a lot of workshops, weight loss, nutrition, natural healing and stuff. And recently I put it up on Facebook. So I posted my event on Facebook. So I run an event on natural healing. So I do a workshop on natural healing, and I am qualified to talk about it. I talk about natural healing. What's natural healing? Healing without drugs. So that's what I do, and I believe in that. My kids grow up without antibiotics, so they don't take any drugs at all. So they grow up without a single antibiotics at all. And if they have any fever, they cure themselves. Okay. And if I have a cough, I make my own cough mixture. And if I have a knee problem that's really hurting me, that I cannot walk or I cannot squat, I use my natural healing therapy, and I take a lot of anti-inflammatory stuff like turmeric and coconut oil and flaxseed oil and a lot of good fats and my chia seeds and all those kind of good stuff to just heal me, and I get healed naturally. My mom has a tumor on her neck, and then the doctor said, you got to cut that off. I said, no cutting of my mummy. So we did some natural healing. She did some good superfood stuff, and she got healed. And she's got a womb prolapse. That means her womb was coming down. She's 80, by the way. And she went to see the doctor, and the doctor said that you need to remove the womb. And I said, no way, doctor. My mom is not a fish. You don't cut her up anyhow or any way you like. I just don't believe in any of the doctor stuff, period. No surgery, no drugs, no burning, no radiation. Nope. So what happened is I do the natural healing on my mom and she healed. So I believe in natural healing, and that's what I believe in. I'm doing my doctorate right now. I'm still studying. I hope to finish my doctorate soon in natural healing, and I do a lot of workshops in this topic. So what happened is I post recently on Facebook that I'll be doing an introduction to natural healing. It's an introductory workshop. So I posted out on Facebook, and I got a comment on Facebook, and it's so annoying. Okay, so this is a rant, starting of the rant. Okay, so what happened was somebody tagged somebody on the event page, and that person came on my event page and wrote something really annoying and said that, oh, she's doing this event because eventually she's gonna sell some products. Okay, so what I did was I replied. It's like almost saying don't go to her event because she's gonna end up selling you some bunch of products anyway. So don't go for her event. It's like of no value or something. She puts it in a way that it's just some product selling seminar or something. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? So what? If I'm gonna sell products, so what's wrong with that? If you're sick, you go to see a doctor. Let's say somebody is sick, and it's like, go and see the doctor. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna see the doctor because the doctor is gonna sell me drugs. Or it's like, don't go and see the doctor because the doctor is gonna sell you drugs. People go and see the doctor, and if the doctor do not prescribe any drugs, they get really mad. They're like, doctor, where is my drugs? Why aren't you prescribing me products? Why aren't you prescribing me the drugs and the medicines and everything else? And they got really mad if the doctor doesn't give them any products. Now, if I'm hungry and I say I want to go and eat at that restaurant, and if my friend comes to me and say, hey, don't go eat at the restaurant because they're going to sell you food. I'm like, duh, I'm hungry. So I go there and I want to eat. They're going to sell me some stuff, some products. Of course they're going to sell me products. I go to a restaurant, of course they're going to sell me products. They're going to have onions and garlic and fish and meat and stuff, and put them in a frying pan and cook some products and put some products in, and then serve me their product. So what's wrong with that? So I'm thirsty, man. I'm thirsty, and it's like, don't go there. Coffee Bean is gonna sell you some product. What is wrong, people? What is wrong? If you go to my event, if you go to my seminar, my natural healing seminar, and I am definitely going to talk about products. I will talk about how you're going to heal yourself with that turmeric, and you've got to, or with you got to eat oats, or reduce your cholesterol by eating more high fiber foods such as oats. Exactly. Right, Sam, it's so annoying. So it's like, I will tell them to go buy stuff. So they will have to go to NTUC, they have to go to Giant, they have to go to Mustafa Center, and they still have to end up buying products. So what is wrong with that? Some products you get it from outside. You can't get it from me. I don't sell vegetable. I don't sell invite people to do it. It's up to them. Of course there will be stuff to be sold. If you want to buy a house, you go to a show flat, and there will be units and apartments to be sold. Nobody goes there and say hey Sam, why do you invite me to the show flat and then end up selling me those apartments? Hello, you come to the show flat, of course you're going to end up buying an apartment if you choose to. There's nothing wrong with selling a product. In a seminar. So I'm going to talk about what to eat. I'm going to talk about stuff you have to buy anyway. You got to buy the products. You got to buy the products from any of the supermarkets anyway. Like some of the products you cannot get from me. You don't get capsicum from me. I don't sell capsicum. I mean, you don't buy tomatoes from me. I don't have a tomato factory or plantation or something. So you still have to buy products. Like you gotta go out and buy product. What is wrong with that? Now some of the products you get from me. Like I have some products. I have the honey. I have the flaxseed oil. I sell honey. I sell acai extracts. I sell kale extract. I sell vegetable, but not the normal vegetable. I sell Japanese vegetable. Like some things you buy from me, some things you don't buy from me. So yeah, I end up selling products in my seminar. And if you have an issue with that, then don't even attend my seminar, because at the end of the seminar, I'm going to tell you to go and buy products at the supermarket, and you're going to walk out of the seminar saying like, I've just been cheated because I attended the seminar and then she go and ask me to go and buy some products. Like exactly, I'm going to tell you to buy some products. Now if you have an issue with that, you live in some village somewhere or some kampong and village somewhere, and you have your own plantation. You go and plant your own potatoes, or you go and plant your own vegetables, and you go and plant your own onions at the backyard, and go and rear your own cows and chickens and ducks, and then you don't have to buy any products at all. Just eat coconuts every day. Then you don't eat. Like it's like, I don't understand. Like it's this mindset of people, like if they go to the doctor, nobody stops anybody. Like, go to the doctor, don't go to the doctor, they will sell you drugs. It's a known fact. Doctors sell drugs. Hello. They go to university and then they learn how to diagnose a disease, and then after that they give you the drugs. The drugs don't even go to the root of the issue. It just goes to the branches and the leaves. You have a rotten fruit down there, and then what you do is you chop the leaves, you look at the branch, you look at the bark of the tree. You don't go to the roots of the tree. You will still have rotten fruits coming out, So the doctors do that. They diagnose what's the issue with the tree, and then they go and figure out how to stop the symptom. They don't go to the root of the issue, and they end up selling you drugs. It's even worse, man. It's not even products that's gonna empower your life, It's drugs. It's poison. It's gonna destroy your organs over the long period of time. Nobody talks about that. Nobody gives a heck about it. Like you go to the doctor sells you drugs. It's okay. You have some big shot doctors doing some talks at Raffles Hospital or something like that, and then you have all this lineup of who's doctors standing up there and talk about diabetes management, and end up they sell you some bunch of insulin and some insulin management or diabetic management program using drugs. That's okay. That is okay. That's perfectly okay. Why? Because they're just people in white coats and white suits standing up with a doctor in front of them. What is wrong with people? They don't even learn nutrition. They sell you drugs. They're sponsored by the big pharma boys. And I've got nothing. I believe doctors have a role to play in this. Over the last 100 years, drugs came about. They were non-existent 100 years before. So they're really new stuff in the market. They're just really new kids on the block, and they do have a role to play. They do have a role to play. Yes, it's true. Exactly. True. Yes, Sam, Fatima. So it's they have a role to play, but I absolutely don't think that is the only way to solve healthcare. They're not even in healthcare. They are in sick care, not healthcare. And they sell you drugs. Drugs, people, drugs. They cut you up with surgery, or they poison you with the drugs, or they burn you with radiation, and that's all there is. That's all there is in that sick care industry. And here we are doing natural healing. Introduction to Natural Healing Workshop. And yes, we are going to talk about products. And yes, we're going to talk about products such as oats and chia seeds and coconut oil and flaxseed oil and everything else. And I am so happy that the doctor saved your life. I'm not saying that they're all bad, but what I'm saying is that it is absurd what's going on and the way the brainwashing is going on in, like, I'm not sure in your country, but in Singapore at least, like, the brainwashing that, doctors' words are the final verdict to everything. Like what happened to my mom. Like when the doctor say you got to cut off your womb, and like that, that's a final verdict, and that you have to chop off your tumor, and that's a final verdict. I have so many cancer patients and then who have lost hope, not because of their cancer, but because of what the doctors told them, that the doctor said that there's no cure to cancer. I am sorry, put me in jail, it doesn't matter. Put me in jail, because do you know that you can be jailed? Do you know that it's illegal, that it's wrong to say that cancer can be cured? You cannot say that cancer can be cured. You cannot say that you can heal cancer. XYZ can heal cancer. That it is wrong to say that. It is so wrong to say that. Like, you can be put in jail. You can be like sued in court or something. Like, you know what? I don't care. And you put me in jail for all you want. I am going to say this. This is my body. This is my body. And this is what I'm going to say to my body. Okay? I'm going to say it. And I'm not apologizing, and I'm saying it this way, that my body is a miracle, and it can heal. It can heal. Diseases can be reversed. Yes, all diseases can be reversed. All diseases. I believe that, and I choose to believe that. This is my brain. This is my garden. This is a space in my garden, and I choose what I want to believe in. Okay, so if you don't, and I don't freaking care if you don't choose that, if you choose to believe in the doctors and the doctors say that you're going to die in the next 6 months and you choose to believe that, then go ahead. It's your body, it's your life anyway. But for those who still hang on to hope, this is a hope that I want to give you, and that you do have hope. And if you go to attend some natural healing or nutrition seminars, and at the end of the day they're going to sell you some products, whatever that products may be, to me it's still better off than just taking some drugs. At the end of the day, products, like, there's so many products. There's drugs as products, there's like food as products. Now, even if you were to buy fruits and vegetables from the supermarket, even that products or produce is not necessarily healthy. They have a lot of pesticides and a lot of herbicides on them, and then it's not like organic. Even the organic is not 100% organic. So it's like, products is, you still need products. You need products. You need to get something to heal you. You need to get that carrot or green apple juice. You need to get that you need to get that flaxseed oil, that coconut oil. You need to get the product. So at the end of the seminar, if there is a product to be sold, or if I were to share with you that if you want to heal your cancer, or if you want to have any chance at all to survive your cancer or to reverse your cancer, you would need to drink that carrot and green apple juice, and you will need to take this, and you will need to take that. Now, I don't feel wrong about that, because I'm recommending you the products to take for yourself. And yes, in my seminar I talk about products. So this is my rant. And like when people say that, don't go to her seminar because she's going to end up selling products, I feel like, God, like, I will be selling products. Yes, I will be helping somebody sell their products. I'll be helping some fishmonger sell his fish or salmon. I'll be helping some vegetable seller sell her vegetables in the market. I'll be helping Mustafa Center sell more of the stuff that they sell at their supermarket. I'll help Giant sell something. I will help somebody sell something. Thank you for the love and the hearts. Like, it's this mindset that stops people from attending nutrition talk. And just because it is a nutrition and wellness talk, people don't want to attend because they are afraid. Because they're afraid that people will sell them something. Nobody puts a gun on your head to get you to buy anything at all. I understand that some of the industries, they have many pushy people who just shove products down your throat. I don't do that. Like, I don't even approach my family members and tell them to buy any of my stuff at all. I do what I do best, educating people first. I educate them. I tell them what is the possible reasons for them getting all those kind of diseases that they are experiencing, and what's the natural healing remedy. It's whether you're selling for just the commissions money. Yes, very true. Like, if I was just gonna sell for commissions and for money, then I wouldn't even recommend anything outside of what I am selling. Like, I wouldn't even tell you stuff and recommendations of food to take. Like, I'm not just recommending and selling supplements, that's not even it. It's like, it's about the food that you eat. It's about what to eat. It's about the healthcare versus the sick care industry. It is about understanding the truth about what's going on these days. Like, why are people so hardwired just to listen to the doctors and just go on drugs for the rest of their lives? If you have a heart issue, for example, if you have a high blood or a high cholesterol issue, you can pretty much clear that a lot. You can thin your blood naturally with garlic. You can thin your blood naturally with pomegranate. You have so many blood thinning foods out there, natural foods out there that can thin your blood. You can reduce your cholesterol very easily when you just increase your fiber intake by just taking more fiber-rich foods like oats, for example, and adding cinnamon into your daily diet will help to manage your blood sugar level, and then will manage your diabetes. Like, there are so many foods out there. If you have a knee joint issue or any inflammatory issues in your joints, and anywhere in your body, and there's all these pains and aches, you can add turmeric powder, and that is gonna be supporting you to reduce that pain and ache. So there's so many different products that you can use in every day in your kitchen that can help you solve so many issues. So if you come, like, when people come to my seminar and I talk this stuff, right, I feel like I'm not selling product. Like, I don't feel wrong talking about turmeric and cinnamon powder and Japanese vegetable and chia seeds and all of this stuff that I talk about anyway. And it's just that I do it in a more systematic and methodological way in my seminar, like a step-by-step blueprint. What are the 4 steps for natural healing, and what do you do if you have cancer, what do you do if you have high blood pressure, what do you do if you have cholesterol, what do you do if you have migraine, what do you do if you have heart problems, what do you do if you have a stroke or a potential stroke. So, and then I go through the seminar and I share with them and I tell them what are the foods they can eat and what are the foods they should avoid, and what's the fastest, easiest way to lose weight if they have any weight-related, health issues. So it's really, really good value and priceless value. So when I have these like trolls coming on my Facebook and talking nonsense, like no sense, they said nonsense, no sense, they simply like sort of give a very wrong impression about what is it that I'm doing, and I feel like they have created injustice, like, to their friends and to the people who have read. So what do? I don't ignore them. I defend, because when I defend, I'm not defending myself, but I'm defending a whole group of people who are also believing in natural healing, and then it will spoil the whole market, because people will be so scared to attend natural healing seminars because they think that we're going to push products down people's throat, which is not true. So when I stand up and I speak for these people because I know that they're very passionate about natural healing, and they don't need this sort of trolls, right, to create this like false fear in people from attending seminars like this, and like, you know, and with the preference of just attending doctors' advice, you know, or like, yeah. So what I did was I actually I posted a defense response on my Facebook wall, like a real long one, and so it's getting traction, and that's exactly what I want to happen. People are sharing that post, people are liking it, and yeah, I want to create that awareness that people who are really passionate about natural healing and reversing diseases naturally, and they are really wellness consultants going out there to do their thing, they should be well respected for what they do and not be seen as some product pushers, because they are not, especially those who are well trained. At least the people that I know, they are well trained. To me means that they are professionally trained. Professionally trained means they go through some sort of like ISO standard certification courses in nutrition and natural healing to validate what they're talking about in this industry. And I know so many people like that. They have gone through certification courses in natural healing and nutrition, and they're doing a lot of good out there, spreading health awareness. And no, they are not product pushers. No, they are not salespeople. They are truly passionate people with a lot of value to offer to those who are in need. I know people who help couples only get pregnant naturally. I know people who help cancer patients, like stage 3, stage 4 cancer patients. I know people who are focused in like reverse cancer naturally. I have people who are focused in kids nutrition. I have people who are helping people with stroke, helping people with diabetes, reversing diabetes naturally, reversing stroke naturally, reversing heart diseases naturally, without surgery, without operations, without drugs. Eventually, no more drugs. And then people become healthy again. And these people that I know, they are very well qualified, and they have gone through the necessary trainings, and they know what they're talking about, and they are spreading really good value around the community and around the world. And it's very sad to see people looking down at them like as if there's some, like, you know, just snakes oil salesman or something. Like, people don't look down on doctors that way when doctors are really pushing drugs and toxins and poisons to the body, but they are highly respected in the community. What, simply because of the perception that they are doing good to a certain extent, but not all extent. You know, it's a sick care industry, it's not a healthcare industry. Healthcare has many other factors. It has nutrition, it has mindset, it has many different ways of modalities of healing. There is acupuncture, there is traditional Chinese medicine, there is different forms of massage therapy, there is food as natural healing, there is juicing, there is Gerson therapy, there is mindset healing, there is affirmation healing, there's visualization healing, there's emotional healing. There is so many modalities of healing besides just drugs, surgery and radiation. I don't even consider drugs, surgery and radiation part of the healing cycle at all. I consider them out of that. They are like not even in the healthcare industry. They are like out of the healthcare industry. They are like the sick care industry. It's like when you get sick and then you care for yourself with that. Do you really care for yourself with that? I don't think so. When you burn yourself so much with a lot of chemotherapy, and then what? And then there's nothing else to support you. I mean, I've got friends who are cured like, who got better with chemo, but at the end of the day, after chemo, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to eat. They don't know how to eat. And then it's really sad what they're feeding the people in the hospitals. Like the chemo, the cancer patients are fed with a lot of like things like dairy, and then the diabetic patients are fed with fruits like watermelon, and then like rice, like plain rice, and like puddings, and which is like absurd, like really absurd. I don't know, like it's like conventional nutrition. I used to be a conventional nutritionist. Conventional nutrition means like we believe that everything is good. Like the food pyramid is the perfect pyramid in the world. Like, that drinking milk is good for you, and eating meat is good for you, and all of that stuff, which is like a whole bunch of bogus, and then it's not true. I don't believe in that anymore. So I believe in alternative holistic nutrition now, and I'm not the conventional nutritionist anymore. And I am pro holistic nutrition. I'm pro natural healing, and I am pro many other modes of healing besides just the drugs, the radiation, and the surgery. So for those of you out there who are my trolls, and then you go out on my Facebook wall and you go out to my event page, and then you scare people away by saying like, don't attend her seminar because she's going to sell some products to you, then you know what? Like, good luck, right? So let the doctors be your cure. So, and go and attend your doctor's seminar then. Like, attend your doctor's seminar, at which at the end of the day, they're going to still shove drugs down your throat anyway, or some form of surgery that they will come up with, or put you in some weird, strange studies that they are like some new clinical study drugs that they will put you on. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. So go for that one, right? But don't go to natural healing and nutrition kind of seminars, because these kind of seminars is going to just shove a lot of products down your throat. So go for that. And it's good that you post stuff like that on my Facebook event, because that gives me the drive to rant, and then for me to highlight this matter out to the public, so that the public is aware. The public is aware that who are the real scammers out there, who are the real bogus people out there, that you do not look at people who talk about nutrition as salespeople, much like you look at a doctor as a professional, and then you don't see them as selling drugs, but you look at somebody who's in nutrition and wellness as somebody who's selling stuff, which is not true. The doctors sell drugs. The doctors sell drugs. The doctors sell drugs. One of the main source of income is selling drugs. Okay? Go to your doctor, and if your doctor prescribe you an antibiotic, and if you say no, okay, you're gonna be backlashed by your doctor, because they're gonna make so much noise, and they're gonna say blah 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 blah, and give you a long sermon and lecture on why you should take the antibiotics. So yeah, their livelihood also depends on the drugs that they sell. So if people don't make a big deal about the drugs that they sell, why is it that when people talk about nutrition, then we get gunned down like that? So this is a rant in support for those of you who are in the wellness industry, right? If you are there, give me the hearts, okay, that you are in the wellness industry. I'm supporting you. I'm renting, and this rent is dedicated to you, to support you as an amazing profession. Keep doing your amazing thing to the world, because what you're sharing out to the world is just amazing. The world needs you, okay? You don't need these critics to put you down. If they think you're just some lousy, crappy salesperson, let them think so, because they are in support of the doctors and the drugs, and let them do that, right? I am in full support of what you're doing, and you are really, really doing good to the world. Keep on spreading the awareness. If people put you down and tell you that you're not some doctors to advise me, you know what? The doctors don't even know anything about nutrition at all, okay? They only do 3 hours of nutrition in their whole education. They don't know anything about nutrition more than you do. Okay, so those of you who are watching this right now, if you are somebody who has attended any nutrition talk at all, and especially if you have been certified, okay, if you've gone through some nutrition and natural healing certification courses, you are the best. Okay, you're better than the doctors out there. You are better than the doctors where your health is concerned. You are your own best doctor. You are your own doctor, and your body is a miracle, and you can heal yourself. And you don't have to believe in some doctors who's going to tell you that your diseases cannot be cured. Okay, so I believe in you. Keep doing the good work. Keep spreading the good stuff around. Whatever that they say about you, if they're going to put you down and compare you to some doctor, just know that they are comparing apples to oranges. It's not even the same. Just because a doctor has a degree doesn't mean that you are one down. No. Your body is your health. Your body is your temple. You take ownership with your health by learning more about nutrition. You know more about nutrition than many of the doctors out there do about anything at all. In fact, there are most of the people who die, the profession, with a lot of diseases are the doctors themselves, and there are many fat doctors also. So it doesn't mean that they are the best person to go for health advice. Doctors are really great for drugs advice, to diagnose you. Go to a doctor if you have any kind of pains, to diagnose you, to find out what is wrong with what is going on in your body. Yes, you go to the doctor for that, but do not get them as your health advisor, because they are not. The best health advisor is yourself. You don't even listen to me, okay? Don't even believe what I say. Go and do your own research, do your due diligence, right? Find out about whatever people tell you. Go and do your own research, and then make your own decisions for your own body, because you are your best doctor. Your body is a miracle, and I believe in you, and you are amazing agents of change in the world. Till then, this is the end of my rant. Hi Jasmine, I just saw that you just came into the rant. Okay, so I feel so good. I really feel so good. So, yep. Water toast to those who are campaigning for natural healing. I'll see you in my upcoming seminar. Those of you who are into natural healing, continue this conversation with me on Facebook, Nutrition and Natural Healing. I have a Facebook group that I share a lot of tips on nutrition and natural healing, and you can get a lot of tips there, and you can continue the conversation with me there. And I am going to go on with the seminar regardless of what people say. Okay, so we'll have the seminar regardless. Introduction to Nutrition and Natural Healing will be coming up in January 2016. Nutrition and Natural Healing. And bring as many people there. Bring the skeptics there, especially the skeptics. Get them on board, and we'll convert them. Or rather, create awareness. I mean, what they want to believe in, but they don't have to believe in me. I just want to create awareness. Yes, 10th of January 2016, 2 to 6:30. So it's a half-day workshop, and I'll be sharing a lot of tips. It's a 4.5 hours workshop on introduction to natural healing, because your body is a miracle. Lots of love to you back. So the rant ends with a lot of love. Thank you. Okay, and I am going to see you again on my Facebook. Bye everyone. Okay, and this is where I get stuck, because the broadcast will not stop. And I am pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing, and it will not stop. So it wants me to continue talking. So it's not working. So let's